Friedrich Nietzsche once famously said, God is dead and we have killed it. And there is a lot of profundity in that statement, though I'm not going to delve into that. I took that inspiration and I recently wrote a book called or titled Judicial Comedy and Civilian Tragedy when Supreme Court of India starts to behave like your father-in-law and the son-in-laws are at no fault liability. In that book, there is a chapter I devoted to an idea or a context titled Marriage is Dead and Judiciary Has Killed It. Now, from the title, probably you can sense it focuses on this tyrannical precedence or attitude by the women regarding this maintenance and alimony. And there are many scholars, journalists, in newspaper articles, tabloids, people are writing about it. But in all of those cases, the focus lies on the women's psyche. But in my context, in this book, I do not focus on women's psyche, and I believe, rather, I know that it is not even justified to do that because as long as you are human, you have an inherent tendency or capacity to perform great wickedness or malevolent. If you get the opportunity, or if anyone gets the opportunity, it is going to impose its wickedness or malevolence or malicious intention. It is try and perform its malicious, spiteful, vengeful intention on this world. It's just a basic nature of human being. But judiciary, in my opinion, should be able to see through all these intentions. That is the very sole purpose of having this establishment. If it cannot perform that duty, I think it doesn't have any right to exist, because having it, not having it is the same thing. This establishment, the people who are engaged, who are instituted in these institutions, the only objective for which they have been given that position, so that when somebody comes before that bench and tries to deceive the system, try to institutionalize that system, or use it as a instrument of its own wickedness, its own selfishness, the institution should be able to see it through. A woman earning 1 lakh again coming before benches and asking for 10 lakhs. Marriage lasted for 10 days asking for 10 lakhs. Lasted for 4 months, they're asking for 500 crore. And judiciary, though they are not giving the entire amount, but they're very happily giving it. They are completely misinterpreting the statute. I'll make a separate video on that later on, how they are doing it under Hindu Succession Act and this 125. But judiciary is doing it time after time. It's failed its very purpose to uphold the constitutional value, to have a society that would be balanced across different institutions, marriage being one institution, and it is failing miserably, and that's the end of marriage. Because now, anytime anybody think of getting married, the first thing the person has to think of, okay, how much is my salary, and if things do not work out, how much money this woman is going to squeeze out of me. So, a great job by the judiciary. Uh, Let me know. And if you want to read the full book, the link is in the description, please. Thank you.